Hey everybody, Jonathan Silvera here, and I have a few things I want to talk to you about today. Number one, everything I'm talking about to you today is about Barack Hussein Obama, and it's all going to be a segue into each other. Number one, the Honorable Reverend James David Manning, Barack Obama, and the IRS. Now listen to this tie here. Barack Obama is the President of the United States. The IRS is a federal organization. James David Manning, over here on the other side of both, is a preacher who is preaching his beliefs, as most preachers do. Now, the president over here just has to put a little pressure on the IRS, put pressure on James David Manning through the investigation to try him to shut up. But God bless James David Manning. James David Manning will not give up. He's willing to be killed, he's willing to be arrested, be jailed, which quite possibly he could, because of my second subject, flag at whitehouse.gov, which I'd like you to do and put my name, Jonathan Silvera, and flag me to them. Even put a link to my channel if you wish, but please do this for me to defend the First Amendment and to defend freedom of speech, period. This is not right. And where are these liberals, by the way, that were complaining and whining and bitching and crying when the Patriot Act was put into place? Which, another segue, but first of all, the United States Patriot Act was put into place for the plain fact of defending the country against terrorists. Straight up, plain and simple. Flag at whitehouse.gov is put in place for the purpose of monitoring what people are saying about this Hitler-esque president that is in power right now. The League bigots, check it in your dictionary if you're a liberal. Anyway, just to move on now, one thing though that I'd like you to connect, the U.S. Patriot Act, giving the government the right to lock up any person for any reason without due process and without habeas corpus. The right to shut down the internet anytime Barack Hussein Obama sees fit. And a tattletale network where you can tell on people who are just using their right to freedom of speech. Sounds like, if you connect the dots looking backwards, yeah, he hasn't gotten rid of the Patriot Act because he wants to be able to, lock people like me, people like Steven Crowder, people like Michelle Malkin, and people like Alfonso Rachel. He wants to lock those type of people up for talking bad about him and his government, it seems to me. And because he hasn't gotten rid of the Patriot Act, he still can. He hasn't stopped the wars, yet where are the war protesters? He's an anti-gay president, where are the anti-gay protesters? Meghan McCain, McCain Bloggette on Twitter, is the daughter of John McCain. She is more liberal than the liberal President of the United States of America. Moving on, his healthcare plan. It is horrible. It's a horrible idea. being a Canadian, I can tell you this. Our healthcare system is a mess. You still have to pay a premium, but you only have one choice. The government. You only have one choice for your healthcare plan. Their plan. You have to pay their premium. You have to do what their policy tells you have to do. And basically it's just more government control, leading you into being more vulnerable and under the control of Big Brother. Is that what you really want? Do you want to lose your independence? Then go ahead, liberal America. Do it. Finally, the race card. Let me start by saying Michael Steele is a great man. Dr. Alan Keyes, I've met him. I've talked with him many times. He's a great man. And also, Stephen Blackwell is a great man. I have also met with him and talked with him many times. Anyway, to move on. To call a person racist, just because they're going against the first black president of the United States. Oh, doobie-doo-dah, color my shit green and call me a turkey. Does that mean that if Dr. Alan Keyes gets elected in 2012, or whoever runs for president, that him not getting a second term now also be racist? Think of it, it's not logical. It just is not logical. Playing the race card. It's getting to the point where they're playing it on everybody. Come on. James David Manning. Type his name in on the top. If you're watching this on my Facebook, go to YouTube and check this out check out Atla World Missionaries. Barack Hussein Obama, who is half white, a quarter black, and a quarter Arabic. Yeah, that's right. Not even the first black president. He is lighter skinned than most of the people who are talking against him and using their right that they still have to free speech. The two people who are talking against him are darker than him. So how there any racism there? You cannot call someone an Uncle Tom. It is the year 2009. Is it not time we put all this shit behind us with racism? America had its first black president. And that's a great thing. I believe in the president. I want him to succeed. I don't want him to fail. I don't agree with his policies and the way he's taking the country, but I don't want him to fail. He's the current president, so we have to support him. But all the liberals who are saying this, I agree with them, but all the liberals who are saying this, one little problem. When George Bush was in power, yeah, all these liberals were coming out against him. Yet now, if you speak out against Obama, ooh, you're a racist, you're a bigot. Well, guess what? You should go and, if you're a liberal, and you should check out what the word bigot means. Because a bigot is a person who does not like dissenting views. That is a bigot. Conservatives, like Glenn Beck, Glenn believes in freedom of speech. He believes in the right to do even cocaine. Let's go that crazy. The right to do